Hi everyone, it's July the 2nd and the weather here is the weather here today is going to be in the high 60, not even 70, and it's been white out almost every morning. So it's finally, clearing up, and we're in July and we have to turn on the heater inside the house because it's been very cool. And I'm still not quite over whatever I got. The cold is dragging on, still a little under the weather. So I don't have the energy to do a lot of stuff except, going out shooting video. So this is a choquette. The choquette got a little bigger, and last year it produced a dozen fruit for me, but most of my fruit got stolen. They missed two, so I had a chance to taste the fruit. The fruit was a little smaller, but the tree gotten bigger now and is loaded with fruit. So there's no alternate bearing. Just to share this with you. And the tree is about 7 feet tall, easily 7 feet tall, 7 feet wide, 7 or 8 feet wide. So it might not look like it, but it's at least 7 feet wide. So close up is loaded with fruit. This one branch here have at least a dozen fruit on here. So you can see in different stages. And I have not thinned out this tree. It also dropped a lot of fruit. It was loaded with fruit this year. You can see it. So just one branch. So trying to decide if I thin it out, then the fruit will get bigger. It could get easily up to 3 pounds because the first year it got 3 pound fruit. But last year it had 12 fruit on here, and the fruit was about 2 pounds. So the more fruit I leave it on, then the fruit will be a little smaller. And there's more here. So, and that's just, one branch have easily a dozen fruit on here. So definitely the fruit will be, smaller. So the smaller fruit, then you could share more. The larger fruit, then you have less fruit. So just to share this, and I'll zoom in. There's right there. So that's on top. And the tree grow like a bush. I have to tie it up with wire, metal wire. So just to share this, it's not growing like a tree. It's growing like a bush. If I remove the wire, all those branches will flop down. So it's like growing like a vine instead of a tree. So it's been a while since I update on my choquette. So, and right underneath the choquette, there was a seedling coming up. So I don't know what type, but I went ahead and grafted. You can see it. I should have grafted a bee variety, but I decided since I don't have a Dupree, I grafted a Dupree tree. So there's more branch coming out. Eventually, I'll be taking some of the cutting from the Dupree tree here and graft on to my other tree. So choquette does hide the fruit, but because I pointed out to one of my vineyard worker, so they know this tree producing big fruit, and they picked it prematurely. So when you pick when the choquette, even they're big, they will be watery. You have to pick the choquette at the maturity. Otherwise, it won't taste good. Just to share this, and this branch is loaded. There's fruit everywhere. So it's kind of blend in with the leaves. So you have to really look at it and look at. There's more here. Hang on here. Zoom out so you can see practically there's so many fruit on every branches. So I think I'll keep it so I have more fruit to share with others. And once I have enough fruit, I will have a taste test and invite some people over, do a taste test comparison to another variety. And right next to it is a Kona shawwill. This one, it did have some fruit. It didn't flower as much as a bigger tree. I purchased several Kona shawwill. There's 2 in the front and a bunch of it in the back and the side. But this tree had some fruit. It didn't flower much this year. The other tree, smaller tree, it flowered a lot and it's loaded with fruit. So it will be interesting to watch with this tree. You can see there's one fruit I could see it from far away. You can see right there, that little fruit there. So it will be interesting, and this is all new to me. I will know. A lot of people say shawwill have alternate bearing. That's in Southern California, but for PASO roble. And every variety that I have here, I will share info, whatever, as my tree getting bigger, which one will produce well here and which one have alternate bearing, because and I do have a lot of Florida variety, and will be interesting to watch, and I will share all the info with you because the weather, some of the variety from Florida might not do well in Florida, but it could do well better here. So because I know some variety, California variety, didn't do well in Florida. So it's the same with Florida. So this is all experimenting, and I will share all the info with you. So that's a shawwill, that's a choquette, and up above there, that's a ooh la la. And then I have Pura Vida, newly planted right there, that little tree there. And then Carmen Hass, my papaya. I planted another one, but I'm going to look to see if I have another variety to plant, and that's my little baby bush. Well, it's over 3 years old, but it's growing like a bush, dwarf variety. A dwarf. It's ooh la la. Not ooh la la, it's oro negro, and it's fruited, it's loaded, it's holding fruit. So, and right in front here is Catalina. So it's a young, newly planted tree. It's doing really well. It's a really nice shaped tree. So I highly recommend, if you want a pretty tree in the front yard and it will hide your fruit. And it produces well every year, no alternate bearing. And that's my guava tree and bougainvillea. And up there, I think that's another, either Gwen or Carmen, the little dwarf one. So just an update. I will let you know how the fruit, well, now I will have enough to share with, with friends. And I will keep you updated with all the fruit that's fruiting this year. And next year I'm waiting for more variety to fruit. So I think this year altogether I have 32 variety fruited, California and Florida mixed together. And then next year there's more. They're getting a lot more mature. They will produce fruit. And I'm counting because right now I have 79 variety, and I'm waiting for the rest to fruit. So it's exciting. It's all an experiment, and I will share all the info with you. So please give me thumbs up if you like the video, and if you're a new viewer, please subscribe. Thank you.